How's everybody doing today? Today I'm going to be replacing this driver door window regulator on a 2010 Navigator. Let's take your little pocket screwdriver and pop this little piece up right there. Pop your little plastic piece out right there. And then you got two 7mm here, one here, and three down here on the bottom of the door panel. My bad, two down here on the bottom. And then you have a Phillips screw right here. Okay. Pop off your speaker cover here. Pop out your trim here. And then you just lift the cover up off of there. Now we're going to undo our wires holding the door panel on the rest of the way. Set your door panel aside, and all of these just have little clips that you push in on. Every one of them was that style, to where you just push that in and pull out. Now we're just going to remove this sound barrier, I guess you would call it, the plastic. Pull your wires through there. A little clip here. Get your panel popper and unplug that. Get that pulled all the way back and just let it hang there on that side. Going to unplug my motor. Let's see if this new one came with the motor or not. Okay, the new one did not come with the motor. So essentially, you just remove this whole piece, put the motor on it, put it back in. But we will go through that right now. Okay, so you're going to unplug everything. Pop that clip out of there. Slide down on the red pin, push in on the tab. Pull that down. And pop this big connector off. Push in on that tab, pull it apart. Okay, now we're going to take our T20, take off this little bracket right here. Now we're going to take a T30 and take off the three bolts for the motor, window motor. Okay, now looks like a T20 or a 8mm, 4 of them for the speaker. And unplug the speaker. Now we need a 10mm for this whole black plastic contraption. Go ahead and take your panel popper and get all of the wiring harnesses loose from this unit. Okay, now we have our 10mm. We have 2 bolts in the left side arm of the window regulator. Alright, I'm going to, before I get all this loose, I'm going to get my window dropped down. And get a suction cup and put on there to hold the window in that spot. Okay, I have my window down where I can get to the tins. I'm just going to put a suction cup on here just to hold that in place. You just loosen those 2 up that clamp onto the window, and take out your 2 front tins from your regulator. And all this is one piece, so 2 tins up here by the door handle, 1 right here on the back, and 1 right here on the front. I believe that's it. I don't know if I've actually ever done one of these, so I'm just learning as I go. Okay, now for the door handle. Just pry it up on that right there, and it popped right out. Now it should come out. Okay, I'm going to take this front arm back in there, the regulator, cock it sideways, pull the whole unit back, and then slide that front piece out, I think. Alright, there it is. Not too bad. Alright. So I'm going to try to go in with the back side first. I'm going to pull my window all the way up to get it out of the way and reposition my suction cup. There we go. Okay, I'm going to tighten up these main tins. Okay, now we can let our window down. goes there. And now we're going to put the window motor back on. Now you can put, yeah, definitely, I did that wrong when I took it apart, so you just pop that out. So I put the bottom down in there first. And then pop that in there. Slide your cable back in right here. Put your cable back in that clip there. Now, I can't tighten up my tins yet for the window because I have to roll it up to get them accessible. So now we just start clipping all this back together. Let's see, was there, there was another sensor there, I bet, on that other regulator. So there's a impact sensor right here. You have to take that off and transfer it over. Looks like a T20. Maybe a T25. But this T20 is working. Okay, plug that sensor in. Now, plug your big harness connector in, pop it back in there. This wire for the speaker goes back down through here. Okay, another clip there to pop in. This here goes.
How's Magneto?
All right, how you doing, brother?
Doing good.
This goes here on the, let's see, I think on the outside of the plastic though, so we'll leave that one out. These all go to the door and window switch. Just trying to make sure I got everything in. All right, let's put our speaker in. So we can plug that connector in there. Okay, now we got our little bracket, goes right here. Okay, that looks like everything. Just take a once over. Oh, hold on. So I need to plug in the window switch, raise it up where I can get those two tins tight. Okay, plug in the green connector and the black connector to get the window up to where you can see the 10 millimeters. Okay, so tighten up these two tins that clamp to the window, to the glass. Okay, now I want to plug it back in and make sure this thing goes up and down good. Alright, now we're going to get our plastic back on there.
Push clips in. Okay. This one goes to the window switch. And it has a little white clip there. It goes right there under that bracket. Okay. I think that's everything.
I think that looks good. Get all your plugs back in.
On the window switch here, little speaker, get it plugged back in. The mirror and the door lock, get them plugged in. You can't really see.
Okay. Now, these holes here, you got 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. Just the big clips on the back of the door panel. Slide in there, so get your lock guided in up top here. Okay, looks like it's on there good. Put your chrome piece back in here. Slides in the back first. And then there's a 7 millimeter. And you got your 2 7 millimeters down in here. Pop that panel back down in there. Pop your little black panel right there by the door handle to cover that up. Then you got your 2 7 millimeters on the bottom. Then you got your Phillips right here. Okay, and that is how you change the window regulator on a 2010 Lincoln Navigator. Looks like we just learned that together. So I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.